storm.
If your mind stays continuous with set after set after set, that's what makes you better. Was every day be able to look at myself in the mirror and see what I'm building.
You never want to show the weight that you're scared that this is some heavy ass weight.
The greatest moment of my life, winning the Mr. Olympia. When I came out, I just came out there, I did that fucking quad stomp, and it's like the place went fucking crazy, man.
You gotta be a little mental, I think, to do what I do. I don't want to, like, sound crazy, but you have to be a little fucked up. The fucking mindset of, like, getting up every day and pushing yourself. And you're eating 12 to 16 ounces of meat and, 100 to 150 grams of carbs every meal, and you're doing that 7 times, and you do it day in, day out. You got to have a very simple mindset. You can't be social. You can't be out doing a lot of other activities. So you put on the blinders and you have tunnel vision on what that ultimate goal is. I was always on track with everything. Everything was structured. I lived in a fucking box in order to be the best, meaning I had no outside. People would call me with their problems, I'd hang up on them. And the phones were off. Don't bother me with negative shit. And I just went at it. Like, that's all I cared about. Like, that was what my life was like. There was like go full fucking throttle every day. That discipline was there. I always tell everyone it wasn't about the body, it was about the mind at first. But I trained my ass off.
Oh, just a quick little recap. Shit, that was a great ass freaking lift. Back was pumped as shit. Felt strong. Shoulders are building. Everything's going smooth. I'm staying lean. I'm doing my cardio. Freaking feeling strong as shit right now. I don't know what it is, but I'm just getting stronger every lift right now. Like, 220 on lat pull downs used to feel pretty heavy. I'm like at least busting out a couple good reps. Getting into that double digits before I start to do partials. Same with that upper back row, 3 plates. I remember last summer, 3 plates felt impossible. Doing freaking reps of that shit now. Freaking everything feels stronger, man. So that's a good sign. Jeez, this guy just cut me off like a foe. Fuck you. There's a weird ass filter on right now. I don't know why, like, everything's like dusty. I think there might be Canada fire. I don't fucking know, but staying lean, doing cardio. Something that was brought to my attention actually recently. So obviously building muscle, got a progressive overload, right? You got to kind of keep going, train hard as shit, harder than last time. I love that. I'm saying little by Grace Duces. Lol. Yeah, you got to train as hard as you can pretty much every time. And, you know, you can't give it your all every time. But when you can, got a progressive overload, whether that's weight, more reps, more mechanical tension, whatever it is. That's not just for working out. You also have to progressive overload on your cardio. I don't know why I've never thought of this. For the past, you know, I started cardio way too late. I should have done cardio from the start. That's what you should do if you're relatively new to the gym. It's just good for your heart. It's good for your whole system. There's so many benefits to cardio, but we're not going to get into that. I've been doing 15 degrees at 3 miles an hour for a very long time. And I actually kind of, with my last cut, subconsciously added more. So I did that plus 30 minutes of just flat walking at 3 miles an hour. So that's just like extra cardio. And then I started taking care, you know, more focus on how many steps I get a day. So 10,000 minimum. 10,000 steps minimum is, you know, you're going to burn a lot of calories just doing that. That's zone 1 cardio, if you can even call it cardio. But that's just a minimum for me. You're going to burn a solid amount of calories from that. You know, I have days where I'm up in the 20s too, so it's goated. But, you know, doing cardio also adds a couple thousand steps to that. So it's kind of a win-win there. I'm like really dry. Now I'm doing 15 degrees for 30 minutes at 3.2 miles an hour. So I was doing 3.1, couple weeks, 3.2. And as long as my heart rate stays below 145, I kind of like that 130 to 145 range for my cardio. And with the 15 degree incline, I'm like, you know, I have my hands on the rail, but I'm not gripping and holding on and leaning back. That completely defeats the purpose of the incline. So I'm making sure the incline is making that, you know, that difficulty where it should be. I'm just kind of holding on for balance. You know, it is a little bit easier, but that's why I'm also progressively overloading. So 3.2 miles an hour, 30 minutes. And then I'm doing 3 degrees incline on the treadmill for the other 30 minutes at 3.3. That's just to help me get steps in. You know, I don't always have time for that, but whenever I do it. This is just fundamentals to staying lean and getting lean. So I'm trying to stay lean right now. Progressive overload, build muscle. I'm eating a shit ton of carbs. I'm eating protein, the whole 9 yards. So, pretty new information to start progressive. I mean, I don't know why I've never thought of it, but you do need to progressive overload and everything. And soon, really crazy hard cardio that looks like I'm not even trying, and I'm burning a shit ton of calories doing it because I've built up to it. It's just, you know, how it works. You know, when you first start in the gym, 25 pound dumbbell, I couldn't even curl it. Now I'm doing 50s. So the 25s are just way too light. This is how it works. So good information, I feel like. I think next video or next time I film, I'm gonna dip into a little bit of the blood glucose and test my blood for you guys and show you how that actually works. So, you know, first fasted, proper ranges, you know, what to look out for. And then maybe like, you know, after a meal, after a high carb meal, after working out, kind of just showing you what it looks like from, you know, it's different for everyone. So some people very sensitive to carbs, blood sugar really spikes. Some people barely get it to spike after eating 6 crumble cookies. So it's a lot of genetics, but it is commonly known that the more muscle you have, the healthier your blood sugar will be. And why is that? We have to tune in next time. I'll tell you all about it. So that's all I got for today. Pump was great. Lift was great. Strength going up. Progressive overloading. Staying lean. And you should too. Freak yeah, bitches. Stay hard.